Well, let's take a moment to set ourselves up. Find a spot that works for you that you're comfortable with. You can choose to close your eyes or you can soften your gaze. Take a few minutes to find some deep breaths and slow everything down. Beginning to bring yourself back. Reopening your eyes. Let's walk the hands out. Make sure we ground ourselves, know where we are. Find yourself in space and time. And pushing your way all the way back up. Welcome in. It might just be one-on-one today, but that's okay. In today's class, we're going to focus a lot on standing postures. With those standing postures, you're going to see some new movements that we haven't done. As we go along, I'll break them down. If something doesn't work for you, you don't have to do it. Let's go ahead and meet at the front of our mat standing. You can pick any position on your mat to stand in. Working to bring those feet together. Once your feet are together, bring your hands up over the top, and you can choose to either interlace or just press, whatever you'd like. Pulling the shoulder blades back, eyes leveling off. I'm going to bend to the side, so bending to your left, trying to take those fingers pointing to your left, opening up the right side, pushing the left hip in. Coming back to the middle, nice and tall. Pulling back those arms if they came forward. Stretch those arms. We're going to bend to our right, so the left hip goes out, the right hip goes in, fingers pointing to your right. Back up to the middle, nice and tall. Once we get our arms fully extended over our head, release the hands, palms face each other, pull back, pull down and squeeze for cactus pose. Pushing back up, arms all the way to the top. This time you can press and just push back. Release the hands, open up cactus pose. Pull the elbows down, squeeze those shoulder blades. Arms come back down, relax for a second. Take a moment, maybe you pedal, maybe you move your shoulders. Finding the spot in front of you that works for you, hands come together, pressing into each other. Release the hands, press them out to the side, palms up to the walls to the side. Pulling back if you can squeeze. Releasing the hands. And to walk your hands down the front of your thighs, flat back, coming down to a half fold. A half fold. If you feel like your back is rounding, open up and bring your eyes up. It'll help flatten your back. Trying to keep the legs straight if possible. Slowly sliding a little further down your legs, picking a point that works for you. If you need the block, feel free to bring the block out in front. It is more important to have a flat back. Reverse swan dive all the way up, arms to the top, hands to the middle. We'll move front right corner of our mat. As you get there, feel free to take a quick pedal, move the shoulders. I'd say throw things at me, but I don't want that to happen. Make any adjustments with any equipment. Feet come together. Bring the hands together into the heart center. Reach up over your head. You can interlace or press. Lean back. Swan dive down with a flat back. We're working our way down through our sun salutation. Feel free to add the block as you need. Left leg back into a lunge. Bringing both hands inside the right leg. Right foot back into a plank. Working your way down to low plank. And rest. Pick the ear that you want to put on the mat. Keep the hands under the shoulders. Top of the feet are flat. Good morning. Pressing into the mat, pressing up for up dog. Shoulders over the hands, hips down. Allow your head to rest between the shoulders. If you do look up, try not to look into the light. There, you're fine. Rotate the toes back, roll over the toes, press back for down dog. In your down dog, you can feel free to bend the knees, pedal your feet out as you need. Coming back to true down dog. You don't have to put the heels down. We're forming the letter A. The letter A. Head's being pulled between the shoulders. Forming the letter A. Left leg comes around left hand. Hands are inside the left leg. Split the left leg. So you have a hand on each side of the left leg. To left leg, standing fold. Again, feel free to use the block. Block is there to help you. Reverse swan dive up, coming all the way to the top, reaching to the sky, coming back onto the center, hands to heart center. We will do one more rotation of sun salutation. As we do our sun salutation, feel free to have, do you even have a block? Feel free to use the blocks as necessary. You do not have to touch the ground. There's no requirement to do that. As we go along, I'll show modifications. Hands back together, we're doing one more round of sun salutation. Reach up in the left front corner. Reach up over your head. Lean back slightly. Release the hands and swan dive down with a flat back, folding forward. If this is your first fold, you don't have to go as far. If you want to fold all the way down, feel free. We're going to take the right leg back and split the left leg. So there's a hand on each side of the left leg. We're going to go inside of our left leg. If you want to bring the block in, you can place a hand on each side of the block to help bring the ground to you. Another modifier is you can drop to the knee. Working back, bring the left leg back. If you're on your knees, you cross your knees. Otherwise, we're in a plank. This is your plank. This is knee down plank. Either one works. Looking forward at the ground, slowly lowering yourself to the ground, high plank or on your knees. Place the opposite ear on your mat. Opposite ear on your mat. Pressing into your mat, pushing upwards. So we're going to push up. If you can leave the lower body down, that's fine. If you need to bring your knees up, that's fine. We're just leaning forward for up dog. Yep, that's good. Perfect. We'll have everybody push back to table for a second. From table, you have choices. From your table, you can go true child's pose and push all the way back. That's option 1. Or from table, you can go up to down dog. It's completely up to you. Picking the pose you'd like and move into it. Everybody goes back to table first. From our table, let's pull our right hand. Bring the right leg around. Then put the right hand back down. Yep, you're there. Both hands are inside the right leg for a second. Slowly rise up. Doesn't have to be fast. If you want to stay down, feel free to stay with the knee down. Split the right leg. Left foot to right, standing fold. And reverse swan dive all the way up, over the top. Bring the hands down to the middle and breathe. Got some stretching going on. All right, take a minute, move around if you need to grab water. I will encourage you strongly to bring your foam rollers around to the front. This will help. Most of you have been with me a minute. You know that this definitely helps our balance if you start wobbling. Another aspect that definitely helps with balance is if you look past me. If you look at me and you see me wiggling, you're going to take a ride with me. We'll all go together. So I don't take offense if you're staring off in the distance behind me. All right, putting the foam roller where you'd like, finding a spot in the middle of your mat. We're going to use the left leg, so we want the foam roller off to our right side. This will be your help side. Left foot to the ground. Put the right toe down just slightly. At any point, you can just reach over and touch the foam roller. We're going to take the right knee and rise it up to the sky. And try to go to 90. This is 90, but if you can only go 45, you go with what works for you. I'm going to keep your right hand free for a second. Take the left hand, reach it up and to your left. Remember, the right hand can reach right here. Take the left hand back to the middle. Right foot can go inside or down towards the bottom of the ankle to provide you support. Wherever you choose to go, let's bring both hands together. Working to release the hands and press the hands out to the side. Arms back to the middle. Once your hands are together, release that right leg, pedal it out. Switch the foam roller to the other side. We're going to be doing the same thing on the other side. Sounds like we got music today. Space the foam roller where you'd like. Place your right foot on the mat where you're comfortable. We're going to take the left foot, left toe just on the ground. When you're ready, slowly begin to rise up that left leg. Feel free to use that foam roller at any point. Right hand comes in. Right hand goes up and to the right. Right hand down. Left foot comes down, and again, you can go inside the ankle or you can go higher. Settle your foot first. Once your foot is in, place the hands together. Release the hands and press them out to the side. Bring them back in. Once the hands meet, release the left leg. You can move the foam roller just a little outside the range just to knock it out, but close enough to where you could get it if you needed it. We're going to be doing some standing postures. So when I say standing postures, it might be a lunge forward, it could be a warrior pose. If at any time you need a break, just push your leg in, stand straight. That's the way to break out of it. Again, I'll show the variations along the way. Let's go left front corner. Left front corner together. Bring the hands together. We're going to start by pushing little half steps, and finding the lunge that works for you, wherever that might be. No two people are alike. Once you are settled and this is your place, add the arms over the top for close. Coming back to the middle, we're going to take a minute. We're going to bring that back foot up just for a second and then move out a little bit wider. Moving to give ourselves some room, still holding the toes all pointing forward if possible, finding the pose that works for you. Arms are going to go up one more time, and then they're going to slowly come back inside of that left leg. So this is that lunge we did earlier. You can start by pinning the knee down if you need to be here. Everybody else is up in the lunge. Keep your right hand on the ground, left hand to the sky. Left hand comes down. Take a minute. You're going to work to bring your body closer to your left arm. You can have more blocks as well. You can put your knee down. Okay. All right. Left hand is down. Right hand going to the sky. For some of us, this is probably the first time I've given you guys the inside hand down. Right hand down. Right knee down. Take a minute. Breathe. Rest. If you want to sit up for a second, take a second to shake it out. If it becomes uncomfortable on your knee, you can certainly fold the mat to put more padding underneath, or we can get you another mat. We're going to bring our hands back inside that left leg. For some, just simply staying here is more than enough. For others, if you want to push back the right leg, you can index it back and then put the right knee back down. Right hand is going to stay. Left hand's going to reach to the sky. Left hand down. We're going to take a deep breath in. And on the out, if you wish to go down to your elbows, feel free. This is the elbow pose. Otherwise, you just simply stay where you're at. Elbow pose is down. That's all right. Stay up high. There's no worries. All right, for those that went elbows with me, can you bring your eyes up? Take your left hand around and lower your palms. Lizard pose. We'll move out of here in just a moment. Everybody comes back around, hands inside the left leg. Whew. Bring that right leg a little closer so you have some room. We're going to bring our hands up and use that front leg to come to a kneeling position. Take a minute, just sit upright. Whew. Right? Hands come back down. Let's leave the left hand up so we can work to bring the left leg around us. Big toes together. Big toes together. Sit back on top of your feet. Bring your head down. Child's pose. Coming back forward to table, we'll reset our table. Hips over the knees, shoulders over the hands. We're going to take that right hand, lift it up, and bring the right leg around. Once the leg is around, right hand down. And again, you can choose to press back to add more stretch, or you can stay where you were at. You're perfect right there. Just stay right there. Hand stays to the ground, right hand reaches to the sky. Amazing. Coming back down. Breathe. Alright, we all are going to take a deep breath in. And on the out, if you wish to go down to your elbows, feel free. Breathe out, either hold or go down to your elbows, whichever works for you. Elbow people, break your right arm around your right leg. Yep, lizard. Elbow people, bring it back around. Touch the ground for a second. Come back up. Everybody's going to bring that back leg closer. Let's split the right leg. So we're splitting the right leg. We're going to push back and set up a lunge if we can. Taking our time, we're going to take little half steps and begin to work ourselves forward to a fold. Oh my goodness. Take your time, there is no rush. Reverse swan dive up. Hands to the top, hands together, and shake it out. This is kind of in our normal progression of our classes. The first class is always the easiest. As you go further and further throughout the month, they get a little more challenging because I don't want people to get bored. So you're seeing new moves. Like these two have never seen the lizard before. They're like, whoa, he threw that at me. All right, when you're ready, if you need a water break, take it. Otherwise, we'll move front left, and I'll wait for everybody to come there. Don't worry, it doesn't get crazy. We don't do headstands or anything like that. All right, again, we're going to bring our hands together, and then we're going to take our time setting our back foot. So taking the back foot, taking it where you want it to be. If you bring your feet in line, you'll notice your balance is not going to be as good. If you come offline a little bit, you can find your balance. Notice that my legs are straight for a second. Turn my hips forward, add the lunge over the front leg. This is now your lunge space. This is what you have. Let's bring the arms over the top, warrior one. Left hand down, right hand back, warrior two. From warrior two, straighten the front leg. Ooh, good. Keeping the palms to the ground, rotate the arms all the way out to the side. Turn the palms to the sky. Reach up your head. We're going to hinge from the waist. Hinging forward, folding, folding, folding. You'll find a point that your hands naturally want to reach towards the ground. For those that want to use the block will go inside the leg and help support you. Anybody else not using the block, split the Let's add a little lunge to that front knee so we can work ourselves back up. Thinking about working yourself back up to standing. Keep that left leg bent if possible. Let's bring the arms back over the top. It's alright, it can fall. It's no big deal. Left forearm to left thigh. Right hand follows the line of the right leg and forms a nice straight line. Extended side angle. Releasing the hands, bringing them back, letting them naturally hang in the lunge position for a second. Then if you want to wrap your hands behind your lower back, feel free for humble warrior. Release the hands in case you need them. Feel free to place the hands on the thigh, push all the way up, press out, let the leg rest. It's one of those days. Holding our legs straight if possible. We're going to start looking at our toe, take our hand in line with the front leg, reaching back, and reverse warrior, standing in a triangle. Coming back down, arms to the ground. Arms around to the side first. Up to the heart center. Bend the leg. Turn the back foot. Take little half steps to work yourself up. Up the legs. Pedal them out. Get that blood flow back. Release. Whatever you need to do. We'll set up on the other side in just one moment. I appreciate everybody coming out to class today. I sent an email out. That's alright, it happens. Yeah, that's alright. They have an event over at the Civic Center, and we discovered last week at Santa Fe Park, a little muddy. So we were like, we have to go back inside. It was a lack of options. Coming back to the right front corner, I had always intended to be back inside for this day, but we're going to bring our hands together. Again, we'll start taking that left foot back, finding the spot that works best for you. Crack, all right. Hips are coming forward, and once you're settled, add the lunge. Add the arms over the top, warrior one. Front hand down, that's the right hand, left hand back, warrior two. Rotating the arms, leveling to the ground. Turning the palms to the sky, reaching up over the top. Press that front. Right thigh, let's put our lunge back down. Left hand in line with the left leg. Turning and releasing the hands over the right leg, allowing yourself to settle in, find the spot that works for you. Then if you want to put the hands behind your back, feel free. You can have the chest laying on the thigh, or you can hover, whatever works for you. Hands release. Take a minute, we're going to push ourselves all the way back up to that triangle. Release the arms for a minute. Taking the right hand, looking in a line from the right toe, leaning back with the left arm, lining it up. Coming back down initially. We'll have our hands level. We'll add back our lunge. Rotate the arms. Palms to the sky. Bring the hands in. Turn the bottom foot and take your time. Bringing your feet together. Shake and wiggle those feet. Move them around. Whatever you need to do. You guys are doing amazing today. All right. We are going to be doing some ab work. We always do ab work in our class. Our exercise to get the cramps out, because if you get a cramp in your ab, don't try to fight it. I'm going to tell you to lay on your back, stretch as long as you can be, or lay on your stomach and stretch as long. So if I see you stretching, I know something's wrong, you're okay, I won't make you do anything else. All right, let's have a seat on the ground, please, and thank you. You'll start by trying to make a 90-degree angle between your upper body and your legs. If 90 degrees doesn't work for you, push it out a little further. I will tell you that the further your knees are away, the easier it will be. The closer your knees are, the harder it is. All right, whatever space you pick, place your hands back and just allow yourself to be there and squeeze your abs. Take the right foot and just kick it out right in front of you. I'm going there. That's literally where I'm going. Lift the right leg just off the ground. Squeezing the abs. Take that right leg in line with the left leg. Back down just off. And relax that leg. Post the right leg. Left leg goes out. Left leg just off the ground. Left leg in line with the right leg. Continue to squeeze those abs. You guys are like, this is not an ab exercise, it's about my leg. It's working. Back down just off the ground. And relax. We're going to take ourselves all the way back. So we're going to lay on our back, head and shoulders down, making a 90-degree angle with your knees. And then I will talk you through the rest because you can't see me. On your back, knees make 90 degrees. Your shins are parallel to the ground. Take your hands and reach them to the sky over your face, and the palms face each other. Good. Palms are facing each other. Excellent. All right. Keeping your hands where they are, extend the right leg just off the ground and hold. Yep, right leg, just hold. Add the left arm over your head. Keep the right leg out, just add the left arm over your head. I've learned that if I go step by step, people don't get lost. Bring the left arm back. Bring the right leg back. Anytime you need, you can put your feet down. Left leg extends. Yep. Right arm over your head. Yep. Right arm back. Left arm back. And release the arms and the legs and stretch. Whether you stretch long or you just roll for a second, those muscles are starting to go, hey, what is he doing today? What's that? We'd like a little more ab work? Absolutely. Coming back to our set position, knees form that 90-degree angle. Once your legs get at 90, you're going to try to put your feet to the sky. So pointing your legs straight up. For some, just simply staying there is enough. For others, if your legs are straight, point your toes. All right. Add the hands just like we did before. So the hands are out over your head, palms face each other. All right, again, for some, you just simply stay here. Everybody else, lift your head and shoulders off the ground and hold. Squeeze and hold. Head and shoulders down. Bend the knees first, hands down, and stretch. I know. That's why it says PYB, Pilates Yoga Balance. Pilates is core-based. When you guys are ready, you will work your way back up to seated. Each of you will need a foam roller. There should be a foam roller close to you. Do not rush to get back to seated. It's not a race. The foam roller is going to start on the ground across the mat. All right, everybody's pretty much there. Just have a seat on it. All right. For those that have never done this before, remember you're sitting on a circle. Circles tend to make you roll, so don't go too far in one direction or the other. Or place your hands down to help you out. We're going to roll the glutes first, so forward and backward. That's option one. Option two is you just move your hands back to help add support, but work in the glutes. Either one works. This is more the modify. It keeps you there. For everybody that's sitting upright, we're going to kick out our right leg. We will turn slightly to our right. All right. You're rolling the one leg that's straight. So by turning into it, you should be able to find that glute. Our glute muscles help us stand and sit. They also help us extend our legs. Come back, repost the right. Left leg goes out. You have a slight turn to your left. And then roll that left. You guys excited to go to IT dance? I love that idea. He's looking at me like, what? What's about to happen? All right, we already have the left leg out. What we're going to work on doing is turning to our left hip. So the leg turns over. You have your hands down in front of the foam roller. The leg comes across and crosses, or it can stay behind. Either one works. You want the left to be over the foam roller and then roll down the side of your pants. Side of your leg, there's a band there called the IT band. As you guys know, I traditionally come and check to make sure you guys are hitting it. Yep, I can tell by your face it's already there.
Is that straight muscle that goes right down the side?
Just right down the side of the leg. It helps with things like this, and it gets really tight because we stand or sit too often. This is how you relax that muscle, but you can ask the classmates. It's one of those ones that really hurts to roll. Yeah. Everybody's feeling it. Excellent. We're going to reverse the order. So you're going to work yourself back to seated. And then you'll work the right leg out. Once you have your right leg out, turn to your right hip. Hands go inside the foam roller. You can choose to stack the legs or simply put it behind. They both work. You're fine. They both work. By stacking the leg across, what it does is it forces it more. And you don't have to have it. It's there for you. If anybody is not experiencing the sensation, I think everybody's there, but I say this, you stack your hips on top of each other, it forces the band down to the foam roller and definitely makes it roll. Coming back around, let's come to seated. We got rid of that one. Whew, that's a good start. We're going to come back to seated. We are going to be working ourselves to our lower back. To work ourselves to our lower back, we have to work our hands. Now, I say this and I see it happen all the time. If your hands get tired, you sit up for a second because there'll be a few moments where we have to use our hands. So working yourself back, we're going to roll the foam roller down just above your hip bone in that back space. Oh, that's about just north of the hip. This is where we hurt ourselves if we don't use our legs. It's where we hurt ourselves if we don't stand up every 45 minutes. It's where we have tension and holding. For the students that have been here a minute, here's your experimentation. If you want to turn slightly left, find those different muscles, or slightly right, you'll find different places. It's kind of like playing a string on a violin. You turn it sideways or do a little more, it gives you something different. Take a minute, put your hips down, rest your hands for a second. We're going to go to the middle of our back. As we're working our way up our back, I don't think anybody has this problem right today. Watch out for ponytails and or hoodies. I've seen both of them get hooked up under people and they get rolled and stuck and they have to come rescue them. All right, you're going to the middle of your back. So you're going to have your hands that are starting to get wider. You might not, if you decide to bring your hands around, you can interlace behind your head. You don't just let your head rest. And you're working the middle back. Your feet are there to brace. We're going to take everybody up just either parallel to the shoulder or just below the shoulder. We're going to kick our arms out. Use your hands to let your head rest. And it's a very gentle back bend over the foam roller. I say gentle. It doesn't have to be big. Like I said, it can be parallel to the shoulders or just below. I know, I don't want to ruin this moment, but we got to come back up. So bracing your hands, bringing your head back around. Everybody's going to turn to your left. So you're going to open up your left arm. That foam roller is going to be right underneath, and you're going to be turning to your left. You can stack the feet as you wish, but to your left, putting that foam roller under your lat, under your side. Yep, that's there. Right. You're laying on it. You're right here. Yep. And now you can simply stay there if there's a lot of sensation, or you can roll forward or backwards, but understand there's going to be a little uncomfortableness coming out of it. Each person is different. You may find that you need to open your chest to the sky. Others need to turn more perpendicular to the ground. It's rolling your lats. When you feel like that side is done, work yourself back to the other side. It's done. Exactly. I knew that going in. You set yourself up with your right arm up, foam roller under, and then you can place your legs across. They're there to help support you. You can push them. You could simply just lay. I know, it's uncomfortable, but once you stand up and do a few things, you'll be like, hey, it's working again. right, we're going to go ahead and take the foam roller. So we're going to go back to laying almost on our back. We're going to allow that foam roller to go across our neck on our back. So almost like a pillow. Everybody seems to like this. You can rest the foam roller wherever you'd like and just hold for a minute. Very gently pull the foam roller out, let your head rest on the ground. You can push the foam roller off to one side. We're going to post our legs. That means the bottom of your feet go to the ground. Your knees point to the sky. Your head and shoulders and head are laying on the ground. If you're looking at the ceiling, you should be able to see the lights. Take the left ankle across the right thigh. We're going to take that left foot to our right side and put that left foot to the ground. Yep, excellent. We're going to take that right hand. See if you can find the left ankle. Maybe you don't find the ankle. Maybe you find your pant leg. Holding on to it. Once you have the left ankle with your right hand, reach your left arm back out to the left and look to your left. Here. For those that wish, you can straighten out that right leg, but still hold on to the left. Let go of the right hand and let go of the left ankle. Repost back to the middle. Let's get our feet back under us. So feet are to the ground, knees are to the sky. You can bring your hands back to rest naturally. Left leg is going to stay posted. Right ankle comes across left thigh. We're going to take that right foot to our left side. Take that left hand. See if you can find the right ankle or the pant leg or whatever look works for you. For those that want an advanced sensation, reach across your right foot and find the right side of your right foot. Take your right hand up and out to the right and look to your right. For those that wish, feel free to extend that left leg. Hold on to the right. Release the left hand, right foot coming back to the middle, reposting. Both feet are to the ground, knees to the sky. Bring your knees to your chest and bring your hands around and hug your own knees. Hug your own knees. Release your knees. Take all the time that you need, but when we're ready, we're all coming back to seated. So in other words, working your way to sitting all the way up. For some of us, we're like, oh, I just want to stay there. Once you make it all the way around to seated, bring the legs out in front. We'll start with our feet together. I want you to think about sitting up tall. We'll take our arms out to the side, up over our head, and then we're going to fold forward. For some of us, we stop right here and that's all we got, then you let the arms rest wherever they come. For others, you can reach past your feet. Anybody that's out by their feet, see if they can make a heart sign on the end of your feet. Can you make a heart? There you go. Slowly walk it in. Take the left leg and tuck it in. The right leg goes out. All right, we're going to do this one a little differently than we normally do. Left hand out to the left, square your shoulders. So if you need to bring the right out to do that, feel free. Left arm to the sky. Left arm comes down like you're folding normally. For some, you simply stop here. For others, left hand reaches across the right leg. Cross, side, hold. Excellent. Good job. Releasing whatever hold you have, sitting up naturally, kicking out that left leg, right leg gets tucked in. All right, we're going to be going opposite. So the right arm goes out, squaring up that left side, right arm to the sky, and down folding naturally, and if you can reach for the cross hold, cross hold. Releasing. One more stretch before we sit and relax. Bring the bottom of your feet together. For some, bringing it closer is easier. For some, pulling it apart is fine. If you've been here a minute, I'll urge you to push away from your body. Both feet push away. Excellent. This is your common butterfly. You just sit and hold. Okay? For those that want to take a ride with me, palm under your leg, palm under your leg. Wrap your hands around your toes. You get the same stretch either way, just we've stretched a little bit and we want to work a little deeper. Releasing whatever hold you have. If you're wrapped, make sure your palms go to the sky first. Release. Take and cross your feet with whatever position is comfortable for you. So it's left or right. Sitting up as tall as you can be. We're going to take our hands and just rest them on our knees. And you can choose to close your eyes. You can choose to look at the ground. I'd like you to try to focus on your breathing. Begin to work yourself back to the middle. Take taking the time to open your eyes. As most of you are aware, I try to leave some time for you to do your own independent stretching, rolling, whatever you need, while I go over announcements. So with that in mind, we will be back outside at our normal location from now until I think it's September. There's no more special or big events. I think the 4th doesn't even fall on a Saturday anymore. With that in mind, just understand that we will be dealing with the temperatures going up, the wind going down. So we'll probably wind up being on the deck to get out of the sun so we don't cook all the hour in class. Giovanni already heard this. I actually signed up and I started a yoga therapy program. So you will see a lot of new exercises, new concepts coming along the line. I just test them out. If you don't like them, we will keep trying other things. So you'll definitely see things like today was lizard, today was the cross body stretch. I try to add a couple new things in each class to see what you guys like. With that in mind, make sure you stretch before you leave. But I do appreciate everybody coming out on this glorious May Day. You could have been out hiking or not even coming, but you chose to come. So I appreciate it. I look forward to seeing everybody next week. Namaste. Stretch, roll, whatever you need. Oh. That's a very good job.